She be watching my streams go up. She be calling me viral.
As a content creator.
Now we gotta talk about this. I want to see this because everybody be switching up. Bears. They show you love 1 minute and then the next minute it's like, oh, I hate this guy.
As a content creator, there's a couple of things you have to accept off the bat with no objections. For anyone watching me aspiring to be one, go ahead and write this down. Class is in session. Starting off with
Streamer University, yeah?
People comment you fell off even though you literally just started. Having people find old photos of you that you didn't even have yourself. I still don't know who found this photo of me, but whoever did, you. And one day having the chance of waking up and going from the most beloved person in the world to people saying you're the worst person to ever make content on the planet.
There's no way.
So yeah, today we're talking about a problem on the internet that I've been seeing grow every single year, which is what we call switching up. On Urban Dictionary, it's defined as when a person suddenly changes their behavior towards you for the worst, but it can also go the other way and happens too. Usually though, it tends to be someone's built up in a positive light, then gets everything torn down. And the person doesn't have to necessarily do anything cancelable. Nowadays, what tends to happen is a couple of people will make some TikToks or have some viral tweets, and people's minds change in a snap. An example of someone I can think off the top of my head that it's happening to right now is Kai Cenat. Kai's a creator that people on the
Kai, everybody's always hated on Kai, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody.
Loved or hated. Like you go on Twitter and every day they're having a divisive debate about something he did on stream.
I don't know if people are switching up on Kai, I'm not gonna lie. People been hating Kai. People been hating Kai for a minute. People have been preying on his downfall, which is insane to me. Like, I don't like all the stuff he puts out. I find some of his stuff kind of cool. Some of it, I'm like, you know, I don't really agree with that. But I can appreciate, like, the content that he's putting out there. I can show love to it. I'm not waiting for him to fall off or hating or waiting for him to just completely, I don't know, like, his career to just tank, basically. I don't know. Are the stylist memes, but you kind of get it. You kind of get it. Like, he do be stealing ideas, to be fair, just say it. Let's steal my ideas. Whose ideas did he steal? What ideas? Apparently him and some of the AMP are moving funny, according to Phantom. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't really tap into any of this stuff anymore, I'm not gonna lie. The most I've seen recently is I guess a bit of stuff with Streamer University and the Zoe Spencer thing with Solomonati, but that was completely kind of attached and it's kind of unattached itself and became a whole different thing. It was kind of dumb. I don't really think they should have gone about it like that, but it happened. A lot of stuff feels staged nowadays, to be fair. Like, we don't really know what's real, what's fake. I feel like this all spiraled from like 2016 YouTube. 2015, 2016 YouTube. From like that whole era, people just started doing like fake content, and now it's like, you don't even know what's real anymore. It's kind of jarring. I hate how Americanized he made Ray. I feel like Ray made himself like he was already Ray was already tapped into American media. He would have turned out like that anyway. I feel like he has nothing to do with that. Maybe some of the slang specifically, but apart from that,
saying he was sent by the CIA. There was an argument on Twitter like a year ago over a picture he took with Northwest at her birthday party. For context, this is the picture that started a wild debate. He was invited to
that was weird. I remember that.
Friends there and their parents because she said he's her favorite streamer. And somebody decided to tweet, so this not weird to y'all.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this was super weird. This was super
37 million views. Then people started debating if it was weird or not. They might be right. Maybe he is an agent sent from the CIA, because why the f was this even a conversation? She wasn't rage baiting or anything. She was 100% serious. I think it's more weird that she thought it was some type of sexual thing. It shows what kind of weird mind she has.
That was super
on TikTok,
weird.
People have been hating on Kai for a couple of reasons. One of them is saying he fakes his reactions and doesn't genuinely do them. And they're pulling up clips of him reacting to things where they think he's faking it.
Yo, I'm gonna be in shape by December.
I mean.
Like, there's so many of these clips being posted. I've never seen some like this. And what I think is happening right
It's
now
Kai-
to Kai is the switch up. There was always
I think it's kind of. I thought they were just making like memes and jokes about it. I don't know if people like actually like. But you see it though. We all see it. There's no way we can't all see that. When we saw him like, I did see a bit of stuff about when he was reacting to Playboi Carti's album, right? Now I don't know what kind of music Kai listens to, but it didn't seem like his type of vibe. And obviously, like with streamers, sometimes they're actually like hit up by labels and stuff to react to albums and kind of hype it up. So it's like, oh, you know, man.
people that didn't like Kai on the internet, but now everyone's
listen to
coming
Lil
out the woodworks to
TJ,
say they don't. A
please.
couple people made some vids saying he's faking reactions, and now everyone is saying it.
I ain't
Even
saying
though these
about it. I can't lie,
reactions
my
have
voice
been out
is-
for years. Just because of those
sorry.
TikToks, every reaction he's ever done is getting dug up. My whole take on the faking reactions thing is some of the clips do look pretty crazy.
They
like,
do.
It definitely looks like he was amping it up for stream.
Yeah.
But to me, that's really it. Like, the way people are talking on TikTok, you would think his whole lifestyle was completely fake and a facade, and he had a humanity stylist. Finally, the downfall of Kai.
That's weird.
Kai Cenat,
That's
massive
weird.
followers. All he does is shout. And I know some people are gonna say to me, huh, Tommy, you're clearly sucking up to him just to get into Streamer University. And you'd be right. Kai Cenat, please save me.
that this guy's
My
funny.
whole family's starving. My mom is kind of homeless. I need to get in. Nah, but
That was ridiculous.
Slow melting.
But on the real, I gain no benefits from saying that. Like, I don't.
But what are you talking about, bro? Why are we always back here? We're always just back in some weird space. Like, no one said they support Ye. He said don't disrespect Ye. Even if Ye is doing weird stuff now, he's got, you know, some, you know, he made graduate. Now, real talk though, like, no one said anything about supporting Ye or what he's doing.
I don't need anything from Kai Cenat. And I'm not saying he's the most perfect human being and doesn't deserve any criticism. You got people just saying it as a joke, but then you deadass got who think he's like the worst
Yeah.
person in the world all of a sudden. The
But
main reasons
I feel like those are the people that-
is because people will swear they always hated the person and they were always waiting for it to
Some of
happen.
them
You'll always
do
have
actually
man,
always hate
I've
them.
been stopped watching Kai for real. I always knew he
And
was
some
annoying.
of them are
I
like
just found that out. Meanwhile, that
trend
person
hoppers
was
as
watching the
well.
stream like a couple of days ago. And whenever a switch up happens, like clockwork, they do this for everyone getting hate. And I know this because
I've had this before.
all it takes is like 1 or 2 comments hating to gain some traction. Then
Yeah.
everyone's replying all of a sudden like they're a genius saying they always knew it. And people are already starting to switch
It's
up back
jarring.
to liking it. Because ever since his Streamer University applications came out, people have been basically begging
It's
to
that
get
sheep
in. I
man-
guarantee some of the
sheep-
people
sheep-
commenting
it is
that
that
they were
sheep
preying on his
mentality.
downfall probably applied for that. Like, I've never seen a switch up from love to hate to love so fast.
It is,
in
it
my
actually
life.
is like a
only
hive
took couple
mind.
of
It's
days.
so
There's a girl
weird.
that literally cried just applying for it.
God, it's so good. I just finished.
Oh, she got the same mic as me. What is it?
And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy.
You know what? I think that's enough of the CIA today. Let's move on to the next person. Another person that was a victim of the internet switching up is Pat God. If you don't know Pat God, he's basically this guy who goes in Discords and trolls annoying people. And then he quote unquote, holy f, the history books are gonna skip our generation. Packs them. Basically roast them talking like Eminem and Rap God until they can't say anything. And I never really watched him, but apparently a lot of people used to like him. He does have over 5 million subs. But now they're clowning him and saying, no way we used to watch this.
Nico, shut the f up. It's now I'm really about to get to the pack and the pack and the dick and the dap and the flip and the flop.
I gotta figure out where I'm gonna make my living.
That's peace. That's peace. That's
It
dark.
just shows me how fast the internet can change their opinions on someone. What I think is happening with him is a lot of his fan base is just growing up and looking back at his videos as cringe. Because I was already a grown-ass when he was blowing up, and I never sat down to watch one of his videos. Or people just got tired of the gimmick. I mean, it's
I
not
hear
like
it.
he could just
I
do
hear
it
it.
for a lifetime. I'm imagining him at 40 years old trying to do this and getting laughed at by people online saying he's way too old. Because of this switch up though, I wouldn't be surprised if his views started to slowly drop and drop. Another crazy thing to me I haven't seen someone talk about as of yet is the clip pages and how some of them get paid to literally spread fake news. I'm sure most of y'all know, but anytime you see a streamer clip or just a content creator clip, it's usually by a clip page, which is just accounts run by people who post streamer or content creator clips about things they did. And when you're looking at one of those clips, have you ever seen a Stake logo or another gambling company logo? The reason why allegedly, and yes, I'm saying allegedly because Stake is a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm in no damn position to face any lawsuit. Like, I'm not the hero y'all think I am, okay? But you could check online for yourself of what I'm talking about and judge for yourself. Is that a lot of these pages post these clips then lead people to their bio where they have their Stake affiliate link.
And every time someone lie.
They get a commission of whatever
like
the person bets.
That's
Sometimes they're sneaky with it too and say to DM them just so they don't get caught and send the link like that. And on Twitter, these pages get community noted all the time because it's against the terms of service to do it. But nothing happens.
Okay, that makes sense.
They don't give.
I was wondering.
Elon made the company lose 80% value in 3 years. They needed everybody to stay on Twitter, so these pages can post these clips with no consequences. And technically, it's also copyright because you're posting someone else's clip for profit without their permission. Some people would say it's promoting the streamer for free, so who really cares at the end of the day? And usually that's true. Like, streamers or creators don't care a lot of times because it's free publicity. A lot of these pages are the reason why people like Speed and Kai blew up. Of course, I'm not speaking for every creator, but for me personally, I wouldn't care. Like, if people want to post me on TikTok or Twitter and make some bans, hey, go ahead, bro. The problem comes in though when these pages maliciously post content for views and completely
I wouldn't mind if they post
like
if they were
TikTok,
posting it.
the amount this happens is absurd. And since everyone has a short attention span on there, no one decides to check the full context and go directly into the comments. These pages will blatantly cut a core piece of the clip, then just make up some and spread it. For example,
people have been doing that regardless.
AMP saying that Phantom explains why Kai Cenat had him removed from AMP.
I hear Kai going off. I don't know what's going on though. I'm saying it sounds like he's screaming at somebody. It sounds different. It don't sound the same.
Manny, that's probably what happened when you saw the thing about
just going off.
That move, them, what's it called? They're moving weird to Phantom. It was probably something like this, I'm not gonna lie. Unless it was something else. If it was something else, let me know. But it was probably something out. Because they love doing it, bro. You see something else. What did you see? What did you see?
Went downstairs, it was up. I ain't had to hear too much.
But it turns out this whole clip is a complete other scenario and has nothing to do with them. It takes 2 seconds of research to see the YouTube video he posted of him talking about how someone broke into their house. Bro. And because no one fact-checked on TikTok, it somehow got 21K likes in a day. We really allergic to fact-checking in our generation. These pages get so scummy, we
really believe everything we see. Like, people can actually just get on the internet and lie about anything. I remember we discussed the one where there was that page that was slandering like Twitch pages, black content creators on Twitch specifically, and like coming up with false narratives about them. And it was just so weird. It was something about, someone had one about Dante being with like an underage girl or messaging her or something, and it was just like a weird thing. And then they showed a video of said girl talking about it. But she was talking about, I appreciate the subscription, bro. She was talking about a whole other situation. It was just so weird.
Absolutely no low they won't reach. Like a couple of months ago, one of these pages tried to false accuse Dante
that's so
of being
crazy.
a groomer. Most of my audience should know Dante, but if you don't, he's one of the biggest music reactors for almost a decade. And if you know him, you know he's always a guy who just stays to himself and doesn't cause any drama. Then one day,
just chilling with his wife and
one
kids.
of these pages posted a legend text.
Yeah, this exact thing I was just talking about.
And in real time, you could see the allegations get immediately put down. Because the girl in the video he posted was talking about someone else.
Yeah.
But of course you had people immediately not checking anything and hitting him with the, man, y'all just found out Dante's weird.
Yeah, so
I truly
weird,
think people
bro.
have become so bored online, they will get happy when someone who's done nothing is getting hate. And I really think this problem's gonna keep getting worse. As more misinformation is being spread online and as AI becomes so advanced we can't even recognize it, I don't even want to imagine what
AI
the
is jarring,
look
bro.
like in 5
Honestly,
years.
that community notice
these
thing
pages
is
gonna learn when someone with enough money comes around and sues them. Because this is an easy slam dunk in court of defamation.
I think Dante is actually taking legal action against that page. As he should. As he genuinely should.
And the internet is so hive-minded, all of these switch-ups could change in an instant. I
Literally.
guarantee a month from now, people are probably gonna go back to glazing Kai. And for
Yep.
Pat God, yeah, I don't know, he might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, the way they making fun of him, his whole fan base might be gone.
No, please don't hurt me. I'll call you know who. Who are you gonna call, buddy?
In 1980, when the world was good, who's gonna tell him? Maybe the world was good for you back then.
Humble him. Pat God, humble him.
That's dark.
Anyways, to wrap
That's
it up,
actually
it's
dark.
inevitable that people get switched up on in the internet. My whole point of this video isn't to say you can't change your mind on someone you watch or used to. The only thing I think is annoying is the people who just hop on a bandwagon for someone getting hate, then immediately start glazing them
Best
again
music
or
in the
getting
80s.
love. Let me know what y'all think about it, though.
sure.
Follow me on
I'm not
Twitter,
mad at that.
Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys.
I love the
consensually. And until
JoJo's thing that he has as
next
his
time,
profile picture, by the way.
I'm out.
You see it? It's one of the characters from Part 8. Viral Hate Train. That's what I waited at. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Baby, just check this out. All black, she got style. Got a bad bitch in my section and she rolling up that loud. Got 10 on the couch. Keep running your mouth. They ain't tryna.